All right, good morning, science classes. We are going to be continuing with our lab activities that we started yesterday. I know it's a Wednesday, so we got shortened schedule. And to clarify, I know I've done a couple of these from the car. I'm in the parking lot. It's not like I'm driving. I'm not doing an unsafe thing right now. I just want to clarify that for anybody who's ever wondering. I'll even take the sunglasses off to prove that I'm not driving. So for today, we're going to be continuing with the lab that we started yesterday. A couple of points that I want to point out. First thing with the balloons. We got two parts of the lab that use balloons. For the ones where they're attached to the bottle, I'm just going to use this pacifier clip for a second. For the ones where they're attached to the bottle, we want to leave it attached to the bottle just like that. We want to make sure we're following directions. If you take it apart or if you shake it up like this, it actually is going to give you some trouble. And I'm not trying to have people running into trouble with the lab. So hopefully we can go ahead and follow the directions properly and do what we're supposed to do. We're going to leave it like this. When you have to put the thing inside, just pull it straight up, let it dump in, and you see how it reacts. It's as much direction as I'm going to give on this. For the most part, I'm trying to let you read through the lab stuff and understand it on your own. For the other one, you're doing stretching. And so if you're supposed to stretch the balloon and you blow up the balloon, it actually makes a difference in how stretchy a balloon is. Like we can see this one's kind of stretchy like this. And if I blow it up a little bit. Okay, I know it makes that fun sound if you blow it up, or you can let it fly around the car. Okay, but that's not what we're looking to do. So all the more reason that I'm not driving while I do this. So we want to make sure that we are actually using the balloons appropriately, pulling them across our head as it describes in the lab section there. Let me see if I can find that real quick. So actually doing it just straight across this way, not pulling it out and then snapping it back at us, pulling it straight across like that. So a couple clarifications we had from yesterday. Final thing with the popper droppers. These are another one. It's a lot of fun. You can just kind of, flip them inside out and see how long it takes for them to pop. Some of them pop very quickly. Some of them pop not so quickly. That is actually something you can include in your observations. That's the only point I want to make about that. I'm not going to comment on shooting them around the room. Some people are doing that, and you know better. I'm not going to beat a dead horse with the safety measures. We all saw the NMSA science safety contracts. So you know what you're expected to do. Whether you signed it and returned it or not, you know what you're expected to do. We took a look at them together. But so with these, one of the observations you can make is actually how long it might take to react, because you're dropping it from that certain height. And so if it does not react when you drop it, and you can reverse it, try it upside down and right side up. If it doesn't react when you drop it, that obviously could be one of the things that you are considering as part of your observations. Because if it's going to be a similar reaction, then obviously that makes a difference in what the observations are going to be. They're going to be pretty similar. But you can, every group I've been kind of given a popper dropper per person, same with the balloons per person. So you should have the opportunity, if there's 4 people in your group, you can test 4 popper droppers. Maybe they're going to have different reactions, and you can include that in your notes. You can include that in the concepts that you put into your lab reports as you get to the end. So our objective hasn't changed. It's the same objective. I can finish my lab stuff. We're going to be going through the other 3 activities. Yesterday, your goal was to finish 2 of the 5. So hopefully you got to that goal. If you didn't, then you're looking at 4 activities today in 45 minutes. For activity number 4 with the candle holder, it is a video. I tried to share it on Google Classroom and it was blocked. So you'll have to actually call me over and take a look at the video off of my computer or off of my phone. And I apologize for the inconvenience of that. It's pretty simple. It's a minute-long video, and honestly, you can tell what's going on 10 seconds into the video. So it's going to be a pretty simple one, but you got to answer the question about it first based on that picture in your lab report, and then we'll take a look at the video together. And when I say together, I simply just mean in terms of I have to come and share it with you. I'm not going to interrupt and comment on it like I sometimes do with the intro vlogs or with the videos that we watch in class that are related to science topics. For that one, I'm just going to let it play and let you make your observations the same as if you had actually done the lab. So that's what we got on the schedule for today. I'm looking forward to it. Shortened period, so that's always a little bit of fun. Wednesdays, you gotta look forward to Wednesdays. I think it's one of the ways that we can take care of ourselves is just kind of embracing Wednesdays and embracing the fact that we're halfway through the week. So let's get to it. Let's do the lab.